What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is your boy FlippinStoop on this rockin' Sunday afternoon. I hope you guys are getting everything done and accomplished. And you know what? No day is time for day off. I used to always think, let's start this video out like this. I used to always think that I deserved a full weekend to do nothing. And with that attitude right there, you're never going to get to your full potential. You can't get to your full potential. A lot of people feel like they need rest, but the majority of people don't even deserve rest because they're not putting in enough work to actually get rest. What are you talking about? I'm working 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week, 60 hours a week at a 9 to 5. And well, how much of that time are you giving to yourself? What are you doing for yourself to build onto yourself? Because ultimately the goal is to not have to work for at a 9 to 5, right? Then throwing away your weekend on just sitting around drinking beer or whatever. And I'm not judging because I was a drug addict and an alcoholic for 25 years, but the real reality behind it is you're gonna have to make a lot of sacrifices in order to be advanced on eBay. You're gonna be average if you go into eBay with your work attitude at your 9 to 5. That's just there's no way around that, and that's not me being a dick. That's just me being honest. And I kind of wanted to start this video also out with saying that there's not a single one of you guys that has subscribed to the channel, that has indulged in the group and become a member, that is not able to get to where you want to get to. It's just 99% of people are not willing to put in what it takes to get to the next level. And why? I don't understand that. I do understand it, but I don't, because for 25 years of my life, I never put in any more than I had to in life to just make it through. And who wants to just make it through life? That's not a good motto. And that'll get you to your deathbed with a whole lot of regret. If you're just trying to make it through the day, that is a terrible attitude. That is actually a loser attitude, and you'll never get anywhere with that type of attitude. Now, remember, guys, this isn't me judging anybody. I was this same way for 25 years of what I talk about. I speak about myself because I can't speak about anybody else. I don't know anybody else on that level to be able to dissect them and talk about them. And number one, I don't agree with gossip. If you got time to gossip, you're not doing enough in your own life. You actually are the one that is, and we won't get on that. Anyways. But so with eBay, guys, it is really simple. You do not have to reinvent. Oh, man. Somebody's making a call in real quick, one of the kids. So please excuse me and ring in real quick, guys. And we'll carry on as soon as that's over. Pineapple juice, gotta love it. And but so in order to win on eBay, it doesn't take it takes a lot of mental strain, but it's not a lot of physical work that you can't handle. You can literally make $1,000 a week with two to 3 hours a day of work. All right, now that's listing. That's not the shipping and the customer service and things of that nature. But you can easily make that. If that's where you want to get to, it is very easy to get there. It's not, there are going to be struggles, and the biggest struggle is yourself. You guys, I talk about this on a daily basis almost, that your biggest struggle is yourself. You are the one holding yourself back. I was the one that held myself back, guys, for 25 years of my life. And for what? That's why I use drugs and alcohol, because I never felt good about myself. I never felt like I was going anywhere. So I needed something to numb that nasty feeling of unaccomplished, right? Because I procrastinated everything in life, as well as I never put my all into anything in life. I could have been great at numerous things, and I'm sure you could have been great at numerous things as well. And the reason you never have been, because you never made it through the pain to get the rewards. You literally got to go through some mental pain. I'm talking, there's been times, guys, there's been more times than not, yeah, I've wanted to throw in the towel. But the truth is, guys, is I'm so glad I didn't. And I'm so glad I'm consistent and do this every single day. Because now eBay is starting to reward me. And they can do the same thing for you guys. You guys have what it takes. You just got to make it through the pain. The human body is designed, and the human mind is designed to protect yourself. So the second you encounter some pain and some struggles, what do? You revert from it. You run from it. You hide, you take shelter, you put in a movie, you go eat a bag of Doritos, whatever your numbing is to get away from the pain, or you go drink, or whatever it might be. It doesn't matter. There's numerous different ways that you can cover up that pain. But the truth is feel that pain. because that pain is what's going to get you to the next level, guys. And that's what's made me get to a further level. And I know I'm going to have to go through a lot more pain to make $1 million a year reselling on eBay. You could do the same thing, guys. I created this channel 10 months ago now to start taking you guys through what it's going to take you to get there. It's been 10 months. How many of you guys, the majority of the people in the world, okay, this is actually statistic numbers, won't give more than 90 days to anything if they don't see the results. That's why I took you guys along, so you can see what it's actually going to take. I've had ups, I've had downs, I've had all arounds, guys. It's going to happen. You're going to go through that. But as long as you never give up and you continue to list every single day, you will break through that. You will break. Most people watching this video, if you're not already there, are right on the verge of eBay opening its doors for you. You're so close. Most people that give up, they're right there. They're right there, and if they would have hung it out another month or 2 or 3, they would have been where they wanted to be, but they don't want to go through that pain and that struggle to get to the next level. And that's why most people don't make it anything further than a 9-to-5er in life, guys. And again, that is not me judging you. I get it. I totally understand what every single person in the world is going through something right now, this very moment. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's a struggle, whether it's a loss of somebody, whatever. You're going to go through them moments. This is why I train my mind and my physical body hard every single day. That's going to happen. I'm going to lose a loved one. You're going to lose a loved one. Are you going to allow it to ruin the rest of your life? Or are you going to take and learn and grow from it and be able to handle it like an adult instead of running to a bottle or some drugs to numb the pain? This is something people don't really want to think about, but maybe they should think about it more, is death. Okay? Now, that might not sound that motivating, but it might start getting you to move a little bit faster. Because one day, it's going to be my last day. It's going to be your last day. If you're not... Most people block that out of their mind. They don't want to see that as a reality. Well, I'll tell you a reality. We'll start driving around in some cemeteries. Okay? It is a reality. You will be 6 feet in the ground or cremated one day of your life. So don't take any day for granted. Utilize it. When it's your last breath, know that you put everything you could into life and you had a good life. Right? You got to find a way to balance it in your mind. That I work 7 days a week as often as I can. And I have a life outside of reselling too. I have family. I have, things that I enjoy to do too. But you also have to realize that you can't allow anybody to hold you back from what you could be. And the most people don't go the next step because they're worried about the other person thinking you're an asshole because all you do is work. You got to get over that. Who cares what people think of you? That's their shit, not yours. You cannot allow what other people think of you to hold you back from your greatness. And that's what most people do. Most people that become very successful are lonely for a long period of time because most people stay away from them because actually they feel like you're an asshole, but the truth is deep down inside their mind, they know they're going somewhere that they never could have went because they never gave it all, their all. So you have to be able to grasp that and realize that you're doing the right thing. And nobody's going to make it happen for you. No, I don't care. All this, people think that somebody's going to show up in a white pearl robe or some shit one day on their doorstep and say, here's life all figured out. It's not going to happen. You have to figure that out. You have to go through the struggles. In reselling, there are going to be, I can give you tips. Chris and Tech and everybody else can give you tips on how to become successful. But what are you going to listen to and actually apply to your daily life? That's what it really matters. It don't matter if you're listening to the best advice that the most rich man or woman gave you. If you don't apply the principles you're doing on a daily basis to your life, you're never going to get further than you are now. This isn't, again, guys, remember, this video isn't me trying to be a dick or an asshole. Okay? This is just the cold, hard truth people don't want to swallow. And that's why they stay where they're at. If you really want to go above and beyond, people think you're a jerk or whatever because, you're in your listing area 7 days a week. No, you are building your dreams. I'm telling you why I do this 7 days a week is because I'm building my dreams and nobody's going to do it for me. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care if people like me or they don't like me. That's their choice. You can't control that. And don't change who you are for them. Ever. Ever. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of the work you're putting in. Because every single one of you guys, I'm telling you, can make as much money as you would like to in this lifetime. You can make as much money as you want on eBay if you're willing to go through the pain to get there. That's what it really boils down to. You don't have to reinvent the steering wheel, guys. Somebody's already made $1 million a year on eBay. So why can't you? It's all within you, because you self-doubt yourself. That's what it is. I self-doubted myself the first year of reselling. Now, I'm gaining some pretty good confidence because I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I'm dedicating the rest of my life to eBay. Okay, are you willing to do that? Most people are looking for a quick way in and a quick way out. Okay, I'm only going to do this temporarily. And that's what you're going to get, temporarily results. If you're not going all in, you're not going to get the best results you can get from anything in life. If you're temporarily exercising, because that's what most people do. They start exercising in the spring or maybe the winter so they can look good for the summer. Why don't you do that 365 days a year, and then it wouldn't be so stressful. You'd look good all the time. You know, I used to make motivational videos where I would take people on my jog every single day. When there's 2 foot of snow on the ground, I was still going. Why? Because you can't allow the elements around you. You got to train yourself. Not allow the elements around you to dictate what you're going to do. Whether it was a hurricane or whatever, I was still jogging, and I'd take people along with me on that jog. And the reason for that is to show you can't your mind will come up with a million excuses of why you shouldn't do this today. And if you listen to that part of your mind, you're fucked. You're not going to get anywhere. All right, guys, I hope this video helped some of you guys out. I like to bring the cold-hearted truth, the raw truth, because most people won't do that for you. Most people won't tell you, hey, yeah, Tom, you're being a lazy son of a bitch, and there's no reason that you can't list 20 to 30 items a day. Most people won't do that because they want to be your friend. You know, you don't need somebody that wants to be your friend around you. What you need is somebody that ain't going to bullshit you and tell you the truth of how it is, because that's the only way you can go further. The majority of the people, if you're like, say you're an average individual, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. The majority of the world is, right? And matter of fact, the majority of them are a little lower than that. But the truth is you don't need other people around you that are average, because you'll never go anywhere further than average. If you put yourself around people that only make $1,000 a week for the rest of your life, that's all you'll ever make. You'll make maybe a couple $100 more, maybe a couple $100 less. Whoever you surround yourself with is what your income will be. All right, I love you guys all. You guys have a blessed day. It's your boy, FlippinStoop.